myself is here, present in this human body, is having this human experience right now as I bond with nature, and as nature shows me that I am one with nature, as I feel the wind on my skin, as my hairs rise on the back of my neck, as I hear the birds chirping, the owl hooting. All senses, that's what lets me know that all senses are in tune. I can even hear this ladybug right next to me. Nature has a way of letting me know that I'm one with it. That lets me know that I care for myself. And nature responds to me in many ways to let me know that I do so. One thing the English language has provided to us is the meaning behind words, but it kind of left out the energy, left it hanging, literally, left it hanging dry, or to die. See if you can rise from that, right? Because some of us do have death on our heads, our hands, or whatever, whether that's physical or mental. The English language has provided us ways that we can provide care for ourselves. They have given us that in great big buildings, nice timing, prompt. It looks good. It tastes good. It feels good. They've given it to us very good. But I think the one thing that we are missing is there is no amount of self care inside of a building or inside of four walls. The deepest self care. Now, I'm not saying you can't take time for your shadow journal in your room, but I always tell people to go outside. Why is outside here? Why is the nature here? Why is it here? It's almost like we are trying to build over it, around it, under it in this bitch, and it's like it's getting bigger, like it's growing on us. Like, do you see me? Like, I'm here, catastrophically. I really feel like nature and self care are one. I really feel like you are not doing no self care if you're not going outside in nature. They're one. The energy that nature gives you is the same energy that moves us on a day to day basis. Why not connect with that every day to make sure that you're moving forward properly and in the right way? Allow that energy to help you instead of the energy that was given to us so we can know what to do. How about figuring out what to do on your own with energy that shows you that you're one? And I say this all the time. I say, look, I done have physical presence from my ancestors, okay, in my dreams. That's why I'm an ancestor girl. Now you may have physical presence from your boy Jesus, Shalom Aleichem and all that shit right there, but me, I done got ancestor, okay, things for me. Deity things for me. So when I speak, I mean it for real, actually connected to the things that other people don't see. That has taken time for me to connect with that energy, naturally bring it to me using the natural forces at play, earth, air, water, fire that I talk about every single day. I really need a rhyme for real, no play. Like get up in the studio and get it one day. What society has deemed to us to be self care, that's not self care. That's all I'm here to tell you right now. That's why the relationships are divided because that's not self care. That's why you have one person who may like to go get their nails done as a form of self care, and another female or masculine who may like to go fishing. You know what I'm saying, for self care. A lot of energies inside of these buildings are not forms of self care. That's even inside of your home. You need to get out of there. Period. 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 And you wonder why you pouting in life not fair because you are not in the energy of self-care. See, people have missed it all. Like I just said, the English language has given us the word and the definition, but it left out the energy behind that. And we're wondering why we can't quite understand what's going on with us right now. But it's the energy that is naturally coming in, showing us what the fuck is up. We either accept it or we don't. And see, a lot of us have never been receptive to it. So it's hard out here for a pimp right now. The ones that have been receptive to it, this is easy, and you looking like a simp right now. Okay? You say it's hard out here for a pimp right now, you look like a simp right now. Because this is where it's at right now. Okay? You can always keep your hair done, nails done, everything did. Somebody else doing it though. You ain't self-care is all about self. That means you do your own nails, you do your own hair, you pour into yourself. I mean, you do it. Not nobody else. Not you want to go pay nobody else to do it. That's not no self-care. That's not real self-care. It's not no real self-care. Self-care is seeing what self can do to care for self. That's why self is included. You're not self-caring if you leaving yourself out. So that means if you get yourself up and you know what I'm saying, hey, I thanked you on the last video. But that means if you're like moving in your energy and self-care and you go and put yourself in someone else's hands, it has instantly changed from self-care to a self and someone else care. That's what I like to say. So self-care is you doing things for yourself. If I want my nails done, I paint my own nails. If I ain't got none, bitch, I deal with that energy of me not having nothing. See, this is why people are afraid to get to use self, because they have to deal with the energy of not having nothing, not having more, not having it all what they feel like they need. Or my nails are not long as they should be. My people are so afraid to see themselves that it's insane, but they want to pout, but they want to vouch instead of enjoying self-care because they got a little money to spend on themselves. Just because you have money to spend on yourselves, that's not self-care. That's no form of self-care. You have to reach inside of self and pull it out and care yourself. And then you will be in the energy of self-care. People are afraid that they can't do nothing the way that it should be. They want things perfect now. I want it now. I want it perfect now. I don't want to wait. I don't want to take time with myself to see if I can do it. I don't want to do. I want to go to someone else so they can give me the energy, so they make me feel good. I don't know how to make myself feel good. These are people who battle with low self-esteem. They hate the way they look. They really hate the way they look. They don't like the way they look. They hate everything about themselves. They want to be someone else so bad it's insane. They ain't gonna say nothing, but baby, listen, they want to be, they are desiring it. Like, can I please be someone else? I don't know how to make myself look good. I don't know what to do with this. Oh, nobody likes me. They're struggling for real. And they're also going broke. They're going broke. They're going broke. These are people who do a lot of returns. They're always the ones that are taking shit back. Like, bitch, why you had to take that back? I need it. No, bitch, you ain't have it to begin with, and you was dabbling in your depression back because you need the money for something else, and spirit told you that, but you didn't want to listen to that. Because you still scared of how you feel about yourself. But you also want to sneak around and do that. You don't want nobody else to see that you're taking things back. You carry this energy of like, I have it all. Why I gotta give it up? Why I gotta give it up like that? I should be able to. All this stuff that's here should be able to make me look good. It should be able to make me feel good. Why I gotta give it up? For priorities or something like that. These are people who they barely got their bills paid, child. They hanging on by a thread, child. They hanging on, okay? Because they are so out of touch with themselves that they can't even come back to themselves when it's time to handle shit. They can't even come back to themselves. You know what I'm saying? They can't come back to themselves. They first of all, they're afraid to see themselves. What the fuck you make you think they're finna come back to it? They're gonna keep running and running and going and going. These are people who have no destination at all, no plan. They just want to go. These are people who are spring of the moment individuals. But I'm hearing lethargically or something like that, like spring of the moment lethargically. Like they don't have no They don't have no meaning behind why they're doing this, you know? They don't have no meaning why they're doing this, you know? They just want to do it. It ain't even, it's off of just because they want to say that they did it. This is what really makes them feel good, because the other part of them giving into self, they haven't opened that up yet. So it feels good for others to pour into them and for them to pour into that like that. They like that revolving door. They like that. Again, this could be a chaos. This is chaos. They like that. Let's spend all our money. Let's look, anything to get the party started, right? These are also people who have a sex addiction. They don't want shit to do with a relationship. And that's a relationship, platonic or romantic. They don't want nothing to do with it. They only want to fuck. Again, that's the energy of not going within. Sex, money, drugs. They only want to fuck. They only want to fuck. They want the masculine. These are women who don't want the masculine for love. They don't want to love the masculine. They want the masculine to love them. Pour into me, love me, be there for me. Me. Hey, be there for me. Yeah, this them bitches, because they're not there for themselves. These are individuals, you know what I'm saying, who suffer from massive, like, major abandonment. Like, these are people who could have lost a mother, a father. I mean, really physically lost one. You know what I'm saying? These are individuals who could have been through the system, adoption. You know what I'm saying? These are individuals who, you know, got thrown to the streets early. Shit, mama was listen here. All right. That's these energies, you know? Yeah, these are energies who are like that, you know? They suffer from abandonment issues, so it's hard for them to see themselves, because no one, it's like they pop right out the coochie pop, having to be there for themselves based off of what society is offering to them, and that's it. These are people, you know what I'm saying, who grandma could have raised them. And you know, grandma ways, you know what I'm saying, she stick around with, you know, granddad 50, 40, 50, 50, 60 years, got 5, 6 kids, everybody hanging on by a thread, anybody talking in the house, dinner silent as fuck. These are these individuals who don't know how to open up. They don't have no sense of self-care at all. But they'll go and pay for their hair to be done. They'll go and get their nails done. They'll pay for a fresh cut, nice fit. You know what I'm saying? Okay? Put that outfit on, dressed up, looking blessed up. Okay? They stressed up, looking blessed up, dressed up. Stressed up, looking blessed up, dressed up. Okay? You need something, then I got you. I spot you. Till I see your love is not true. It's not true. And I'm scared of what that feels like. These are people who are scared of what it feels like for people to not be true to them. So they hang around untrueness because they're untrue. They're afraid of truth. They're afraid of loving you. They're afraid of that shit. They're not gonna love you. They don't love themselves. They don't know what self-care is. They don't know who they are at all. These are people who, they haven't went through, I said this in my last video, they haven't went through a dark night of a soul. They have not. They have not been in the darkest of the darkest, the lowest of the lows. They have not. They have always had an energy to lift them up in some way. It's like they didn't always had an energy to lift them up and bring them down in some way, and they love that. They love that lifting up and bringing me down in the same time. Don't just show me how to lift me up. That's too much. I'm too high. Come down. No, come down. Come back down. I need you to be low. You don't like that, you know? These are people who could suffer from memory loss. They forget shit. You talking to this motherfucker and then they forgot what the fuck you said 5 minutes ago, last week. They're not paying attention to you. They're not paying attention to you, self. They don't know how to pay attention to self. They don't know how to do that because they don't pay attention to themselves. So they ain't heard shit you said about yourself, bitch. They ain't heard nothing. They only heard sex, money, drugs. Okay? When it's involving that, you want to smoke, you want to kick it, you want to fuck, you want to spend money. That's it. That's outside of self, what society has provided for you to see to see yourself as. This is what you're supposed to see yourself as. Use this to see yourself as. Don't use yourself. Fuck you. use this over here. What's in this building? What's at this location for you to know that you have self-care. And these are individuals who would do it. These folks who take risks, child, they all out of town, ain't even pay their rent, child. They gotta go though because the Bahamas is where it's at right now, right? Okay, they might come back and snatch a nigga or something, or snatch a bitch. Okay, they gotta fuck many bitches. They gotta have a lot of people on their roster feeding them pasta and lobster. Okay, and it's a complete illusion. These are individuals who don't have no dreams, no goals. You check them out when they're shadowed, they don't know nothing about it. They don't know nothing about it. They're running away from it. Matter of fact, they don't want to talk to you about it. These are people who are probably not talk to you because you are able to help them in a way that they're not ready to be helped. They're like, fuck that, I don't want to be helped like that. You crazy fuck, don't help me like that. I don't want to be helped like that. Don't help me like that. And you like, what? You said you wanted it. You said you need the money for this. These are individuals who will manipulate you with sex, money, and drugs. You know? Yeah, these are individuals who come off like they got it in a sense mentally. But when you include sex, money, and drugs, they act like they're a flockhead. They sniff that shit now. They cool, okay? And you can feel their energy. This is what I was talking about earlier. If you guys when my video upload about the banishing the negativity spell, these are energies who you get sick around. You made your stomach, your head, your eyes itching. There's something going on physically that's affecting you in this energy with this person. You're yawning, you're something. They are not in touch with themselves at all. It's almost like their inner child is sitting over here and they right here. And they're like, yeah, bitch, sit your ass over there. I don't want you. We're not doing it today. Okay? I'm good. I can do bad by myself. Thank you. Cause you give to me everything I pray for every single day for. Listen to me honestly. These are individuals who need your ass. They want your ass so damn bad, child. Because you give to them everything that they actually been praying for. It's like they see that in you, but they are not that. They're not that at all. They're afraid. That's a song. The channel song is I'm Afraid. And his name is Xavier Omar. It's called Afraid. My heart, my time. Yeah, I just cut somebody off like this shit. So I know what's going on. So start giving to yourself. Start and don't stop. You know, whichever side of the spectrum you're on. Self-care is important. Seeing what self has to offer. You don't know how attractive, that is, how loving, how safe that feels when you got you. You know how safe people feel around you when you got you? They don't have to worry about shit else. People tell me all the time, they be like, Mirka, I can go to the desert with you and you will make sure we survive. Oh, mama. My answer, I be like, answers make it rain, bitch. All the healing I done did to stay interconnected for times of need, of wants. You know how safe that is, secure. That's what people are asking for, right? That's the type of hug we want. We don't want this mundane, monetary hug, temporary shit. Folk want some shit that's up and stuck. All that comes from self. You can put out of self anytime. Put it out of there anytime and be something. Check of all trades in a good way. Being resourceful instead of just the resource. And then wonder why you lose. Nothing came from self. You had to go get that money from somebody else to get this to somebody else and stuff. No. You gotta go get this from somebody else. You don't get it come from you. You're not a one-stop shop. You a one-stop drop, but you're not a one-stop shop. People wonder why they ain't shit. They're not a one-stop shop. The energy that's present now don't want to fuck with that. It wants something wholesome, resourceful. It wants something that fill me up till I overflow. I want to run. Folks trying to run over, okay? What they're asking for. No play. You can't come in here like that no day. Not now. You're going to feel it. Stop hanging around people like that. Stop being involved with individuals who don't fill themselves up so they can fill you up. Because, bitch, I hate an empty cup. Not even empty. I hate a half full cup. I don't like a cup without no ice cubes, bitch. Oh, I like a cold drink. I like a cold water. I need to see a condensation coming off of the motherfucking water. Do you understand me? I need a full. Listen, don't play with people if they not filling your cup up. I don't give a fuck who they are. If they can't fill your cup up, they have no self-care. They only have material self-care. And you will be a material, unfair motherfucker with their asses. Everything is spiritual now. Nothing is material, period. We're in the age of Aquarius. Aquarius energy is running this bitch and this spiritual in the hole. Paranormal activity out of his ass. Okay? No play. Red truck pulling in the yard right now. That was a confirmation I had to do what I had to do earlier. Period. No play. Passion, power, strength. That's what it's taking right now to move forward. You gotta fill me up. You ain't filling me up. And I said it instantly. Sis thought she was gonna be talking to me for the rest of the day. I don't want to talk to you no more. If you can't take my wholesome divine advice, there's no later. This is it. Here I stand. Okay? He said everybody hamburger for your good boy. So yeah. Some of you guys are being warned. Relax. You're being warned. I think that's really all I have to say. I was really appalled because somebody called me an amethyst. They say you're a true amethyst. And I've really been stuck on that because I've been like, okay, so now I need to go back to the amethyst and stuff. Like, man, I'm laughing. I just like me, period. If you learn to do that, learn to love that's what this movie, period. I'm gonna make a movie. That's what this is about. Self-care is not just loving one part of yourself, it's loving it all. So I would hate it if you just like me laughing because I'll be popping off with spirit in my ancestors most of the time. So you should do the same. That's an equal balance. You want to be equally balanced, equally yoked. You don't want to be one energy. That's not dope. That's not trendy. That's lame. You know how people like got to keep it spicy? That's what it's about. You see how I can come up and come down with you? Maybe you need some balance. And people always speak on what they are. And you said, I'm so angry. I'm not. And that's crazy because when my ancestors started coming, it was like, she's not angry though. Trust me, you ain't seen her angry. You haven't felt me angry. And I've been in people's presence where I could sit like this right here, and I could be angry, and you could feel me angry. You have not. Because I don't let that come out. It's not a side nobody has to have because I don't have nothing to be angry about. My life is so beautiful, actually. And it's been being filled with so much peace as of these recent months. So yeah, I love relationship divided, and we're gonna keep that going. I like how I just talked to y'all little divas. What is today? I had to keep a date though, so I did both of these on the line. What is the fuck is? Follow me everywhere. I'm probably gonna start leaving my Did Divine have any downloads? Let me see. Revamp, advantage, recycle. follow me on all of my platforms. Cosmic Counsel 369 _ for Instagram. Armirica Hill Facebook, Cosmic Counsel everything else. My website I am working on right now, so it is down. So if you need any of my services, or if you have any questions or concerns or matters of whatever likings towards healing, holistic in particular, please reach out to me. I make bath salts, teas, essential oils, all of those great things. If you browse on all of my pages, you'll be able to see that. So yeah, reach out to me if you need anything, and we'll be back with another one another time. Peace.